The scorching sun beat down on Neil's back as he toiled in the unforgiving maize field. Sweat glistened on his bare skin, a stark contrast to the parched earth. Ngozi, his wife, emerged from the hut, a clay pot filled with water clutched in her hands.
"Here, Neil, drink,"
she urged, her voice filled with concern. He gulped down the cool water gratefully, the relief washing over him like a gentle rain. Ngozi's heart ached as she watched him labor under the relentless sun. Her mother, Naomi, had an unwavering disdain for Neil, dismissing his efforts as mere attempts to win her favor. "Is that lazy good-for-nothing finished yet?" Naomi's voice, sharp as a whip, echoed through the hut. A sudden roar shattered the tranquility. A sleek car, a symbol of wealth and status, purred to a stop in their yard. Naomi's face lit up like 1,000 suns. "Look at that, Ngozi. Now that's what I call a son-in-law," she exclaimed, her voice dripping with contempt. The house erupted in a flurry of activity as Naomi transformed into a whirlwind of hospitality. The aroma of exotic spices filled the air, a stark contrast to their usual meager meals. Ngozi watched in stunned silence as her mother, usually so critical and demanding, lavished attention on her favored son-in-law. Later, as the visitors were resting, a heated conversation unfolded between the two women. "That good-for-nothing husband of yours is still out there slaving away," Naomi sneered. Ngozi's spirit, already bruised, felt a fresh wave of pain. Her sister, joining the conversation, added fuel to the fire.
"Divorce him, Ngozi. I'll introduce you to my husband's wealthy friends. You deserve better."
The seeds of doubt were planted. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows, Neil returned home, his body aching, his spirit weary. He found the door to the hut firmly shut, his presence unwelcome. The once familiar warmth of home had turned into a cold, desolate space. Defeated, Neil retreated to the meager shade of a nearby tree. Just as despair threatened to consume him, a gentle hand touched his shoulder. It was Zora, a kind-hearted neighbor, her eyes filled with compassion. "Don't give up, Neil," she encouraged. "I believe in you." With Zora's support, Neil discovered a hidden talent for crafting. His hands, once callous from labor, transformed into instruments of creation. News of his skill spread, and soon, customers were flocking to his humble workshop. Then came the day that changed everything. A wealthy businessman, captivated by Neil's artistry, offered him a life-changing opportunity. With newfound confidence, Neil left for the city, leaving behind a life of hardship and a love that would wait for his return. Back in the village, the tables turned. Ngozi, having made a disastrous choice in her quest for a better life, returned home, broken and battered. Naomi, the once proud matriarch, was humbled by her daughter's suffering, and then, like a phoenix rising from the ashes, Neil returned. No longer the downtrodden husband, but a successful entrepreneur, his presence a stark contrast to the lives they had left behind.